Two different angles, but it's the same though, high and low. Willing and able to walk away, but it's comfortable.
Ooh.
So is it all in my head? It's now making sense. What is the truth? Do I love you this much? Is it?
Sorry, I have to put that back. I'm not usually one to kind of start again anymore, but wow, already. Wagwan people thems. So this is actually a Patreon request for one of my newest patrons. This is for Ari. Again, welcome and thank you. I honestly, I've got so much love for my Patreon members. I've got love for everyone, obviously, but again, as I always say, there's so much love and support that comes from like jumping over to there. So genuinely, you're keeping my lights on. So thank you so much. Because I love my channel and I want to keep doing it, but I do need that support. So again, Ari, thank you so much. So this is actually definitely a debut because I don't think I've reacted to any JoJo, even though my cousin and I did go to her concert, but probably like a year and a half ago now in Birmingham. It was great, like really, really good. But this song isn't one that I'm familiar with, so if she sang it at the concert, I wouldn't know it by name, but it's not one that it doesn't ring any kind of bells to me either. So this is called It's Alright, Feeling Alright, sorry. You did give me two. You're like, it's either Feel Alright or her song Dissolve. So I'll probably come back to Dissolve like the next one anyway, but we'll do it in order. So this is Feeling Alright, and I'm thinking it's probably better to do the video version first and then come back and do the live version after, just so I know how the song actually goes. So, okay, let's waste no time. JoJo, we're coming in.
Two different angles, but it's the same though, high and low. Willing and able to walk away, but it's comfortable.
Ooh.
So is it all in my head? It's now making sense. What is the truth? Do I love you this much? Is it?
Sorry, I have to put that back. I'm not usually one to kind of start again anymore, but wow, already wow. Okay.
Two different angles, but it's the same though, high and low. Willing and able to walk away, but it's comfortable. So is it all in my head? It's now making sense. What is the truth? Do I love you this much? Is this just something to do? Gonna change my mind. God, I'm gonna turn the other cheek just to feel alright. I wouldn't tell you to come on just to hold me if I wasn't so scared of being lonely. Like holding on to the edge of a night just to feel alright. When I come to my senses about you, that's when I find myself again by losing you. I remember how it all began. I was vulnerable and broken, and that's how you got under my skin, and it's almost never been the same. So is it all in my head? It's not making sense, but it's the truth.
listen. Firstly, apologies for the makeshift old school looking fan. My fan is ancient, and if I put that on, yeah, you can sound like I'm trying to take off some Boeing 747 like around the world. It's loud. So I'm not going to turn that on. But I am having some kind of like heat wave over in the UK at the moment. So it's very warm. It's very, very, very warm. Ari, like, that's a me kind of song all day long. Like, that's going straight into my playlist. I can't believe that's 2 years old, and I don't know this tune. Listen, and this is the same kind of vibe I had when I went to the concert, because when we booked it to go, because that's one of the things me and my cousin like to do. We like to go to concerts, right? And we were like, do we go and watch JoJo? I was like, I don't really follow her like that, to be fair. And I know there's a couple tunes that I know, but listen, man, that microphone was on. And it was on. It was so on. She can sing, and she's got like a whole like. I don't want to kind of belittle anyone's performance and be like, oh, she's got a Beyonce vibe, but there was definitely like she was giving performance as well. It wasn't just like vocals. So the concept was amazing. This song is like the beat of it, that soul of it. And I kind of get the picture now, because I was like, oh, so why is she all curled up on the floor with her back all out? What's all this about? But she's talking about being vulnerable and being at her worst, and kind of making decisions about this person, knowing full well really that like when she comes to her senses, she'll be like, absolutely not. But in that moment, at that time, she can't help but be this vulnerable person giving into these emotions. And listen, who hasn't been there? Guy, girl, whatever. I know people, yeah, strong people that are like, I would never, not in a million years. And yet they do, because that fear of being alone, some people cannot and do not, and it's taken me a long time, and still a work in progress, because nobody's perfect, but that self-love, I mean, that knowing yourself and being proud of who you are and what you bring to the table, and not needing anyone else to kind of fill up your cup. Like, I know there's a lot of people today that are in that boat, so I can't even judge on that basis. But even if you were going to judge, if you can then vocalize that emotion in the way that she's just done that, I'll listen to it. Going into my playlist anyway, that's a tune. Ari coming through with the first Patreon request, and it's Habanda. It's Habanda. So yes, thank you very much. I cannot wait now to watch Dissolve. Hopefully I can get around to that in the next week or so, and we can listen to that and see what that song's saying. Or do I listen to a live... In fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to listen to a live version of Feel Alright. I'm going to find a live version of that and listen to that. I think that's going to be my next step. Yeah. So if you've got like a version that you think is like a good version, please let me know. I would love to know what everyone else thought of this. Ari, what song? Is this like your favourite JoJo song? Have you seen her in concert? Has anyone else? And like, is there like a really good like live version of this song that I should listen to? But yeah, let me know in the comments below. If you did enjoy this, then please do drop me a like and subscribe. I'd be very, 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 very grateful. I'd be even more grateful if you decide you want to come over to Patreon, just like our good friend Ari. I'd be really grateful for that as well. And again, it's a great way to kind of connect with me a bit more. You kind of get ahead of the reaction queue, and because the reaction list is massive on YouTube. So again, thank you guys for your patience. But again, it's just me. So if you are waiting, it is just me. Like I'm not like being deliberately like whatever. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. But for now, yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next. Alright.